In the next crypto bull run, hopefully this year or next, I see crypto gaming as a massive narrative. So I want to have lots of invested exposure to crypto gaming projects that I think have a ton of potential. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why I think that Playable Games is one of those projects with a ton of potential, and I'll tell you exactly how much I'm investing. Playable Games was launched in February of 2022, so right at the beginning of the crypto bear market. Pure bravery. The idea was to build a game studio that produced crypto games that are actually fun to play. What a concept. I know it sounds like a no-brainer, but if you played any of the biggest crypto games of 2021 and 2022, you know that the enjoyment factor for most of them was not a priority consideration. I mean, fun? Who wants that? I first invested in Playable over a year ago, and I've been impressed watching them build all bear market. So impressed that now, a year after I first invested in the project, I decided to partner with them to make this video. I reached out to them to ask if I could partner with them and get access to the team and ask whatever questions I had so I could share my findings in this video and future ones. I've already made a bunch of videos talking about them in the past, so it made a lot of sense to get a little bit closer to the project going forward, especially since it's done so well. Now, back when they launched in 2022, to bootstrap their fledgling gaming company, they started selling nodes that let you earn their bull tokens. And I'll get way more into detail about these in just a bit. Unlike many other crypto gaming projects and companies, Playable not only survived this bear market, but they never stopped building. They have already released one game called Nexus that is a third-person MOBA shooter that was released on Epic Games. And since that release, they have been tweaking it and they just added play to earn. So now, when you play Nexus, you can earn bull tokens just for playing. Releasing very soon are 2 more games, Starvin' Martian, which is a farming style game that takes place on Mars, and Ordnum, which is a trading card game similar to Magic the Gathering. And Ordnum in particular looks really good. The art looks great, and they've been spending a lot of time trying to nail all the details and mechanics of it. And on top of that, they have at least 2 more games after those that are in much earlier stages of development. So as of right now, they have a lot of momentum and progress to show for their time spent in the bear market, which I personally think will be a very strong start to enter into the next bull run. So let's talk nodes now, because I love passive income. And let me address the elephant in the room right away. These aren't nodes. Well, at least they aren't yet. These are just NFTs that they call nodes that lets you start passively earning bull tokens. So all you have to do is buy one and you start earning right away. There is talks about them turning into real nodes in the future, but that's not currently the case. When they started selling their nodes in 2022, they were $100 each. With every 100 sold, the price went up $100. And as of right now, the nodes cost $6,500 each and will earn you 1,064 bull tokens a day, or about $8 a day at today's price, or $244 a month. That means at today's price, which is most likely not going to be the price when you watch this video, you will make almost $3,000 a year per node. That's a 45% return on your investment of $6,500. And I personally have 12 of these nodes, which will make me almost $3,000 a month right now. And I plan to add 2 more to my stack this month. And I'm adding more nodes for 2 reasons, really. One, I saw what Gala Games did in the last bull market. I watched those nodes go from less than $10,000 each in price to over $100,000 each. And I watched the price of the token skyrocket as well. And I ain't gonna miss something like that again. I think buying Playable now is like buying Gala back in 2020 before it took its trip to the moon. And then 2, if Playable succeeds and goes on to do well into the future, I want to keep profiting from the project with my node earnings for years to come, because passive income, it's beautiful. And if Playable did get as big as Gala, that would put the bull token price at 14 cents each, which means that one node would be making $149 a day, or $4,470 a month. Hot damn. Of course, that's at Gala's current size. If Playable got as big as Gala was during the last bull run, that would make one bull token be worth 76 cents. And that would mean a node would be earning $808 a day or $24,240 a month, which OMG, if that ever happened, I'll be happy. Now, do I think either of those scenarios will actually happen? I mean, sure, they could happen. Anything can happen in crypto. I've seen much crazier things than that happen. But honestly, I will be extremely happy if Playable even hits 1/4 that price. But like I said at the beginning, the nodes aren't the only way to earn. They just turned on play to earn with their game Nexus. They are distributing 1 million bull tokens a day to players of the game. If you play for at least 1 hour a day and win at least one game, you are eligible to get tokens. And you can earn up to 5,000 bull tokens per day or about $40 a day. Which means if you manage to get the max per day and you played every day, you'd make $1,200 a month to play a video game. So take that, parents who said playing video games was a waste of time. Of course, this is just the start of their play to earn. There will be even more opportunities with their other games in the future. But before I get into what I think about Playable's future and how to even buy the tokens and nodes, I want to talk about the downsides. Even though I partnered with them to make this video, I think it's always important to still be honest about the risks and downsides, because every single crypto out there has them. And first and foremost, Playable is a crypto project. And as we all know, crypto is inherently risky. Even projects we love can fail and go to zero, and we can lose all of the money we invested. So that's why I strongly recommend only using money you're okay watching go to zero for not just this project, but any other ones. But Playable is also a very small crypto project in terms of market cap size. It's ranked at 575 on the crypto charts and has a market cap of only $50 million. And that's awesome because it has a ton of room to go way, way up in value and make people a lot of money. But that's less awesome because smaller market cap coins can be even more volatile than your normal crypto fare. Because with great upside potential comes great risk potential. I think Uncle Ben said that.
No, Uncle Ben.
Now, I'm fine with this trade-off because I know what can happen if this does indeed work out the way I think it will, but you might not be okay with it. Another real downside here is just that Playable is still relatively new to the gaming space. I mean, almost all of these crypto gaming projects are super new to the gaming space, but it's still worth noting. They might make games that just don't get played or work out. I feel pretty confident the team will use those as great learning moments and do better on the next one, but it's just the reality. But what if it does work out? What if this bet I'm making by investing into Playable works out? Well, let's talk about what I see for their future. The 200 plus video game companies in the world that make up the largest companies by market cap are worth about $3.25 trillion. And right now, the market cap of all the major crypto gaming companies is only $20 billion. A tiny bit of a discrepancy there. That means that those mainstream companies are 16,000% bigger than the crypto gaming companies. And that means to me that there is a lot of potential here. So I am doubling down on crypto gaming and putting a big part of my gaming investments into Playable. If Playable does well enough and the token goes up to 14 cents in value, for example, then each one of my nodes will have made $4,500 per month. And the possibility that they could end up actually making $10,000 to $20,000 or more per month is even more exciting. So, should you buy? And the answer is, I don't know. Why even asking me? I'm just a guy on the internet. Am I even real? If you are on the fence about buying, ask yourself these questions. Do you think that crypto gaming has a big and bright future? Do you think that Playable will play a substantial role in that future? Have you done your own research and study of Playable? Have you asked all the tough questions about the project and tried to come up with satisfactory answers? Are you okay if the investment never works out? I think it's important you explore all that yourself. You should not buy Playable because I really like it and see a bright future for it. You should buy it because you are convinced yourself. It is exciting to think about something like Playable doing a 500x or a 1000x, which could happen, but you also need to explore the other side in case that does not happen. If you do want to buy it, where and how can you do that? Well, there are two things you might consider buying: the nodes and or the tokens. To buy the node, you just need to use the link down in the description of this video to go straight to their dApp. You'd need to have the correct amount of USDC in your wallet on the Avalanche network or Ethereum network. For this, I used MetaMask. When you connect to the dApp, it will automatically prompt you to add the Playable network. Now, for the token itself, there are two ways I recommend to buy it. And the easiest way for most people is just to use a centralized exchange. I've used MEXC for buying bull tokens in the past, and there is a link to MEXC down in the description. All you need to do is send USDT to MEXC to buy Playable. You can buy USDT from whatever fiat on-ramp you like. I really like Spritz, which is a link to Spritz down in the description, or a lot of people use Coinbase, but there's a bunch of other ones. If you do use something like Coinbase and they don't support USDT where you live, you can just buy USDC and then send that to MEXC and then sell your USDC for USDT and then buy your bull tokens with that. And really on MEXC, it's as easy as just finding the bull token, and you can hit market buy instead of doing a limit buy, and then drag the amount you want to buy. I'm gonna spend the entire $50 I've got here, and I hit buy bull, and just like that, I have 6,408 bull. Now, it's really important to note that when you withdraw from MEXC to your MetaMask wallet, this is going to be withdrawn on the Playable network, not Avalanche. The Playable network is built on Avalanche, but it's a separate network. Again, when you first connect to the Playable dApp with your MetaMask wallet, it will prompt you to automatically add the Playable network. And then you just grab that address and drop it in here to MEXC, and then you can withdraw your Playable tokens on the Bull network natively. Also, if you join their Discord, there is an official links section that has a link to add the Playable network there as well. Now, Playable is also on Avalanche in the form of the W Bull token, the wrapped Bull token. So you can go to Trader Joe, for example, which is the biggest and best Avalanche DEX or swap, and you can find the W Bull token. You can just type in how much you want to buy, 1 AVAX worth. You can hit the swap button, and then it will swap after you pay your fee to W Bull in your Avalanche wallet. And again, really important here, do not send W Bull tokens to MEXC. You will lose your tokens. They have to be native Bull tokens. So how do you turn them into native Bull tokens? Well, if you visit the Play Bull Games dApp, there is a link up at the top for a bridge. And a bridge lets you take the Playable tokens and the W Bull tokens and move them from the Playable network over to Avalanche and vice versa. So here with my wallet, I have 5,400 Bull tokens. If I wanted to turn 500 of those into W Bull tokens, I just type it in here. It's going to be a fee of 53 Bull tokens, and I just hit bridge, and it will move those tokens over after I confirm with MetaMask and pay the fee. And you can also swap the other way. You can go from W Bull to Bull tokens. And the reason you might want actual Bull tokens on the Playable network in the Playable dApp, that was a lot of playables, is because you can get involved with their events like the Bull HODL event, where you lock up 100,000 of your Bull tokens into a lottery ticket, and then every week you're in a drawing for anywhere from 100,000 to 10,000 Playable tokens. And you can lock it up as a lottery ticket and unlock it at any time. And there's a few other uses for your Bull tokens why you might want to bridge them over if you bought them on Avalanche. Now, I am really excited about Playable, but it's not the only crypto gaming project out there that I'm excited about. Watch this video to see several other ones and a roundup of crypto gaming and blockchain gaming projects that I'm either invested in or I'm looking at currently. See you in the next one. Goodbye.